Hey YouTube, Team Budget here. Got a deck profile for you on Evoltile, Evolsaur, however you say either one. That's what the deck is. So, gonna do a quick rundown for you guys on this new deck in the new meta. Honestly, people are saying it's still gonna be tier 2. I agree with that, but it's still a pretty decent tier 2 deck. So here we go. We're gonna start off with probably the best monster in the deck. Najasho. When he's tributed, he has 2,000 defense, but when he's tributed, you special summon an Evolsaur from your deck. You'll see why that's super good here in a little bit. Then I run 3 copies of Evoltile Westlow. Another great card. 1900 defense. It's a flip effect. You flip, you special summon an Evolsaur from your deck. Just super awesome. Pretty much. Those are the only Evoltiles that I do run. Then I run 3 for this guy of the Evolsaur Serrato. I don't know if that's how you say it. Who cares? But Serrato's super good. When he's specialed by a Evoltile, it gains 200 attack. And yeah, and if it destroys a monster by battle, you add an Evoltile to hand. So it's super good. Just a 19 beater. Pretty much you normal summon him though, in all honesty. This card you always special summon. Volcano. Run 2 of. Special summon by an Evoltile. You choose an Evolsaur in the graveyard. Special summon it. So it's super good card. Easy getting out your Igzies. Then I run 2 Diplos. Pretty much an MST. Special summon by an Evoltile. Pop a card on the field. So super good. Nice back row destruction. The last Evolsaur Darwino. I run Darwino over the other 2 because Darwino's, in my opinion, a lot better. When he's special summoned by an Evoltile, you can target 1 face-up monster and increase the target's level by up to 2. So there's some pretty good plays with this card that I'll show you in a little bit that makes him so great. Then just some staple monsters. Gorse, Sangin, and definitely an awesome card in this deck, Grand Mole. This card's super good, just pop annoying shit back. I love it. Next we have like the freaking smoke signal of the deck, if you're familiar with 6 Sams. Diversity. You add an Evoltile or an Evolsaur to deck, or from deck to hand. So it's really freaking good. Then this card is absolutely amazing. Evo Force. Tribute an Evotile, special summon an Evolsaur. It's treated like it was special by a Evoltile. So, like I said, some really derpy crap is like using Najasho with an Evo Force. You get both of their effects, and depending on situation, if there's back row, you can get the Diplos, or you can get like Darwino, overlay Adrius or Tyrus, or you could overlay for a Solda using his effect to bump them both up to 6s. So that's just a ridiculously good card. Evo Force is amazing. Then 2 dualities. People always say this deck's pretty inconsistent, which I mean, I've been playing it now for a while. I'm going to a tournament Wednesday to play with it for the first time competitively, but playing against friends and stuff, it's been pretty consistent, and duality's definitely helped it. So duality is a great card to have. Another amazing card in the deck. 2 enemy controllers. Everybody knows enemy controller. You can either change the battle position of a card on the side of the field, or you can tribute a card to take control of it. So once again, tribute Najasho, get his effect. It's just super good. Or like a Westlow who's already used his effect. I only run 1 of this next card. I'm trying to get a second one hopefully tomorrow, or I mean Wednesday. Shrink. This card is awesome with Westlow. You set it, they attack into Westlow, you shrink, they lose, or any monster really, they lose that battle, they would die if it's an attack position. So it's like, shrink is absolutely amazing in this deck. And just some staples. Reborn, Avarice, MST, Dark Hole, and a heavy. Only run one MST because the Diplos are pretty much an MST. Then onto traps, I run double compulse. Ixies are big, so pop those back. Torrential, Deep Prison, Bottomless, and Judgment. Onto the extra deck, run triple Dolka.
If you want on YouTube, say goodnight, Brendan.
Good night, Brendan. So yeah, Dolka's super amazing. This one's collector's 10, I believe. The other one of them isn't. I don't know which one, but still pretty awesome. Then I run triple Logia. They're all collector's 10, so hate YouTube, hate, I don't care. But everybody knows Laga's amazing. Then only run one Solda. Probably would change it to 2 if I can find room. Probably would take out 1 card, which I'll say in a second. But Solda's amazing. Can't be destroyed by card effects. Detach and Ixie, destroy a special summon. So it's just so good for being so cheap. Then I run a Zen Meister. The reason I run Zen Meister is with the whole shrink Westlow nonsense. If you attack Westlow and I shrink, he stays in defense, you lose. Next turn I go into Zen Meister, and I'd have a Zen Meister on the field, for example. I'll just go ahead and show you guys. So Zen Meister, and I have a Westlow like this. You detach for the effect to put this down. You flip it face up, special summon like a Volcano, and then Volcano specials another Evolsaur, so then you're pretty much sitting on a Zen Meister who I believe is at 23 or 2200 attack, and then like a Logia or a Dolka. So it's a super good combo. That's why I run Zen Meister. So yeah, people question, and that's why. Then I run 2 Utopias. If I was to replace, I'd take out a Utopia for a Solda. But I mean, Utopia's still good, especially with Econ. You don't want them getting their level 4 back. Then 1 Zen Mains, 2 Leviars, Tierce, and an Adrius. So that's it for my Evolsaur Evoltile deck. Rate, comment, like, subscribe, let me know what you guys think, and thanks again, YouTube.